All right.
I don't have a nickname.
Let's try and get this out of the way. Rolling. All right. Let me pretend to be happy here.
Why? How about you don't have to? This is you're airing your grievances.
I am, but like we can't just start like this. We need to,
Okay. Got it. I know my nickname.
All right, cool. Should we do the intro? Yeah, let's do the intro.
And now, it's the Still Unnamed Podcast with your hosts, Pete and Mark.
Hey kids, and welcome to another, I guess, exciting edition of the Still Unnamed Podcast. I'm Pete Salas, along with
Mark Chipper Pants Rodriguez.
Chipper Pants. Explain that one, please.
Happy. I didn't know that we were gonna go into my nickname.
Well, I mean, Chipper, because you're Chipper, because you're...
Because I play a lot of golf.
No, you're not. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Have you been to that Top Golf?
I have. I've been there. I went there once, and it was super duper fun. And I'll tell you why. It was because it was on someone else's dime. Because I hear that you can drop some serious cheddar there.
When I got my hair cut, my barber was talking to me like, "Oh, have you been there yet, Mark?" And he likes to use my name a lot. And I'm like, man,
he's one of those guys that says your name every time.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to.
And I like it because I'm like, dude, I have a barber. Like I've gone to him like maybe a year now, and it feels good. And I was talking to him like, do you use everybody's name? He's like, Mark, no, I don't. I just like, honestly, I have this guy these two gentlemen that have been with me for like 5 years, and I don't know their name. I'm like, I just call them sir because they're older gentlemen, and I can get away with it. He's like, I don't know, your name just stuck with me. I'm like, all right, Josh, thanks. But anyways.
Does it work when you say it back? Like, oh, Josh, that's not, I don't know, Josh, that type of thing?
No, I could not.
You could try.
I don't want to.
Okay, anyway.
That'd be a fake.
You were saying? What were you saying?
He went to that place, Topgolf, and he got away with only paying $25 for him and his wife and his 3 kids.
Okay. To be fair, I don't know the prices.
No. Like
I don't know the prices. I've been told that it's expensive.
No, yeah. Okay. It is pricey, but he was, man, can you bleep his name? Can you please bleep his name?
You didn't say his last name. He's just Josh the Barber.
Okay.
Why don't you give him a free plug? Maybe you might get, a free buzz cut or something.
I don't want a buzz cut. I need my luscious locks.
Okay. So anyway,
but,
Topgolf.
Yeah,
$25
he
somehow.
said they messed up charging him.
Okay.
And his wife was just like, let's go. Let's just go.
Right, as you do.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, are you sure? And he went to, because apparently you pay on the second level, and then he was at the second level, he paid, and then he went downstairs thinking that maybe they're going to charge him again, and he was like, and the woman that was there was like, okay, thank you, have a nice day, and he's like, okay, bye. So I don't know how expensive it is, but.
So have you been?
I have not been.
Okay. Well, I went, like I said, on someone else's dime because it was like a company Christmas party. Not my company, but another company who invited me to their company Christmas party.
How did you swing that?
I got a lot of people that like adore me. I could care less really, but no. It was some friends of mine in the what am I saying? Some friends of mine in the. I'm having a major fucking brain fart right now.
Advertiser fear.
Yes, and the advertising and news and all that
Sphere.
from the TV stations. I went to a TV station Christmas party. And they were holding
crazy.
it at Topgolf. They were inviting their biggest clients or whatever.
Okay.
And I happen to be, well, not me, but I'm part of one of their biggest. So I got invited and got given the VIP treatment. I ate a lot of shrimp for free. That type of thing. Swung a couple clubs, and hit some balls, and it was fun. I am not very good at golf. Well, I've never actually played real golf, but I was okay. I was cracking those numbers and my.
Is it kind of like darts? Because I have an image in my head that it's kind of like darts.
Well, different sections, colored sections of the field that you're knocking it into, and the goal is to like hit it to that colored section. So like if you hit the yellow, it's like 300 points. If you hit the red, it's like 600 points. Whatever the case is.
Nice.
So I was getting some good balls. I don't know how to say it, but yeah.
Sinking your balls into sweet holes.
Yeah, well, there's that too.
There you go.
Merry Christmas to me. But yeah, that's my Topgolf experience, and it was super fun. It was also free. I don't know if I would have a super amount of fun if, like, to get through the doors, I dropped like $70 or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. But then again, we don't know the pricing structure, so let's not completely shit on Topgolf.
No, I mean, if anything, we're saying like we hear that it's fun. We don't know how expensive it is.
We also hear it's expensive. So try and find a Groupon or some shit. I don't know.
But you had a story about a name, like some guy that uses a lot of names or something?
Oh, no. Well, yeah. Sometimes, like, Mark, I live in a constant, like, fear of everything. Like, when a person's tone changes, it, like, affects me a lot. And, like, I'm really big into, like, I some may disagree, but, like, I like to communicate. I like to talk. And I think words and tone matters.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not very good at reading body language or, like, social cues or anything like that. But the point being is I have several bosses. One of my bosses likes to use your name. Like, have you ever had a boss be like, you see, Mark, the thing is...
Oh my gosh, that just terrified me. That just sent,
you know what I mean?
Chills down my spine.
It's off-putting a little bit, even if they're saying something positive. But just the fact that they drop your name.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of a parent using your name.
Yes, like, and your full name too.
Yeah.
So yeah, she likes to like when she starts a sentence, even if it's a good thing, even if it's like, hey, we're gonna give you a raise or something like that. Yeah. It's like just the fact that it's like, you see, Pete.
Oh my gosh.
The thing is, and that's
you're on edge,
right?
And then
I'm already tense at whatever is about to come out of her mouth. So again, I don't know if that's just like a problem that I have. I'm just always assuming that someone has beef with me, I guess, somehow.
Yeah, I would say that's your problem. I don't know, but the way you were using it makes me uncomfortable. So I feel like I've never had a boss. I don't know, like. People like that use the names. It's strange to me because, look, I'm really, really bad with names. I get away with bro and buddy and just definitely. As much as I can.
Bro, buddy, chief, man, dude, homie,
yep,
slick, stud.
Stud is a good one.
Yeah, I got a guy there at work that does not know my name. He doesn't know anybody's name. He calls everyone stud. Well, the guys.
Yeah.
He's out there smoking in the back. You're walking to your car, and he's like, "Have a good night, stud." That type of thing.
Throw a little wink your way.
Yeah. So,
maybe he's hitting on you.
Well, he's a good-looking older man.
Yeah. Do you think that you're gonna look better when you're older?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, just wondering because I feel like I'm looking better as I'm aging.
Okay.
Because I've seen some like early 20 pictures and I'm like, but then I look at my like current pictures and I'm like, you know what, not bad.
I would honestly have to agree. I especially when it comes to you. Like, I've known you for a while, and I do remember when I first met you, what you look like with the hair, with the
I like that hair,
the emo bangs, if you will. Which, by the way, that's a good name for a band. Emo Bangs.
Emo Bangs. Or a sex movie.
To now, where you're rocking the full beard and you got the fade going up in the hair and all that stuff. Yeah. So I see your point about you personally maybe going.
It's called a glow up.
Excuse me?
Because instead of growing up, you're glowing up. Like I'm better look. Hey, I didn't make the rules.
Why do you know this information?
Because I am glown up.
Okay, so explain, please, what a
it's just like
glowing up is.
when you glow up. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory.
No,
like,
yes,
you start off
like,
as an ugly duckling. I was maybe like a medium duckling. I was all right. I wasn't. I landed your sister, so I was okay.
Passable at best.
Passable at best. And then I had a glow up where I started to eat better slightly and care more about how I look. Like the beard, that's 100% Alyssa. She said, you should grow a beard.
She likes beards.
She does like beards.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I grew it, and then I saw that it was hiding some of my face, and I was like, that's a good look. Covering some of your face.
Yes. Yep, it is.
It's a cheat. It's like makeup.
I still remember one night when you were still growing a beard. I don't know if you remember this. We were having dinner, and as we do, and I remember Elisa saying something to the effect of like, see, his beard looks good because it's like full, and like yours is a little like, you don't know, thin and patchy.
Yeah.
And like she didn't say it to be a dick, but like it totally came off like a dick. Because I wish I had the camera so I could pinpoint that moment that your heart broke at this news that you had a patchy beard.
Yeah, it stung. I remember.
Do you? Okay.
It was because some people have really good genetics. Like you have facial hair like a god. Like it looks really, really good.
Thank you.
And what sucks is my brother has a really badass beard also.
Oh yeah, he does.
He's got like a full beard, like no patches. It's not thin. Like he could fucking probably chop down a tree because of his beard growth.
Right, I think his beard would give him the power of lumberjack.
Yeah, like he could just be walking down the forest and then he would find an axe and then he'll know instinctively to chop down a tree. But it took some learning to be able to figure out what to do with my. It's fairly thin, kind of patchy.
Okay.
Like this area right here.
Yeah, that's a trouble area.
It just doesn't grow.
Right.
We're pointing at the corners of our mouth. This
You
is
guys
great for
can't see.
podcasts.
Yes, the around. This is called a soul patch.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Okay, so on the both left and right of your soul patch, if you will.
Soul patch, mutton chops, moustache. I started curling up my moustache. What are you laughing?
You reminded me of Schmidt from New Girl.
Oh yeah.
The way you would say moustache. Moustache. Oh gosh. Anyway.
Oh fuck, man, that was a good episode.
That was a great.
Nick hated his moustache.
He would like cream it up.
They put sunblock on it.
Yeah, he would put sunblock, and they had the sound effect of the. Just gross. Good
and
stuff.
Nick is just like, I don't like it.
Yeah. If you guys have not seen that, go watch New Girl. Drop what you're doing. We'll finish this podcast and then go watch New Girl because it is a hilarious show.
It's up there. It's so freaking good.
I need to start it again. It's one of those that's going to be on my my roster of shows that make me feel better about life.
How's life treating you? Peachy?
Yeah, it's. Yeah. I'm not in the best mood today, Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. You know, just shit happens. But that was not going to stop me. I almost even as I was walking into the studio, I knew you were already sitting in here waiting for me.
Yeah, with my little headphones on.
I was just about to and not even come tell you, just text you as I'm walking back to my house, and just say, you know what, I'm not feeling it today, but we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it well.
I'm glad you pushed yourself because the public needs.
Yes, they do. Did you get any feedback from the last show?
My wife hasn't even heard the podcast.
Which is, I guess, a good thing, right? Because you were kind of afraid that you were dropping some marital secrets from the Rodriguez household.
But yeah, I mean, I was kind of nervous. I just wanted to tiptoe around it without like making her seem like a dickhole. And I think I did a pretty good job because she's not a dickhole. I don't want to badmouth my wife. I love my wife. That's it. She's beautiful, and I love her. And in case she listens to this one.
Okay.
Did you get any feedback?
I did. I got some feedback. A lot of people. Thank you for the comments and just kind of saying, glad to see you guys back. Glad to hear you guys. Welcome back. It's been a long time. That type of stuff. So I saw all the comments and I appreciated all of them, all the texts and the emails and everything that we got. I didn't get any emails. I always say emails. I don't know why I always want to say that someone emailed me, but does it count because they commented on Google and Gmail sent me a notification that I had a comment
on YouTube?
On YouTube.
I would say so.
Okay, so then yes, we got emails. And
I was one of those emails.
Yes, you were.
I did comment.
Dude, this has been a really busy weekend for me.
What happened? How's it going?
Q is now into chess, which is cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's not like him normally. Mm-hmm. He's like a Mr. Sports guy.
Yes, he is.
But he told me about a month ago that he's been in a chess club at school.
Very cool.
Yeah, I thought that was cool too, and that he had a tournament to go to, and this was about 3 weeks ago. So we went to the tournament. It was like, I don't know, it was a Saturday, and I went, I dropped him off, and I did not know what to expect because this is really like the first tournament thing that I have to do as a parent.
Yeah.
I never did it, so I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But I showed up to an elementary school on a Saturday, and there was a good amount of kids and their parents and everything, and it was like 6 hours long.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, on a Saturday.
Is there like a brackets and stuff?
Well, there's rounds. So they did 3 rounds, if I'm not mistaken. They did 3 or 4 rounds, whatever it is. And they start building up or whatever. But yeah, man, I was there all day, and it was like, wow, this is intense.
Yeah.
But I never left. Like I should have left. I could have left. But you know what kept me from leaving?
Love.
Bullshit. I got a great parking space. I got a really good parking space. So I was there early, and I was right in front of the school. And then like the parents started coming. They filled up the parking lot. Mm-hmm. There was an overflow happening into like the field.
Shit.
And I was like, if I leave right now, I'm gonna have to park in the field.
Yeah.
And you know what, Mark? I did not want to park in the field.
No, that sucks.
No. So like I got hungry at one point. So I started walking down like 10th Street.
I was wondering if they had like a concession stand for the chess tournament.
Well, they were selling concessions, yes. By the time I realized that I was hungry, all those little bastard kids ate them all. They closed up shop.
What did they have, like classic?
Yeah, like hot Cheetos and
hot Cheetos and cheese.
I don't know if they had cheese, so I didn't really lose very much. But anyway, so that was his chess competition.
How did he do?
He did well. His team got second place.
Excellent.
As a team, so they got a trophy. None of them placed individually, so none of them got their own little medals. Mm-hmm. But as a team collectively, their points got them into second place.
That's cool.
No, it was really cool.
That's interesting.
We were really proud of him. So then he tells me, Dad, there's another chess tournament coming up. And I said, okay, when? He goes, it's in like 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess here goes another Saturday.
Yeah.
But I told myself, I am not going to stay this whole time. So talked to his chess teacher or coach or whatever, and she said, yeah, it's a 3-day thing. And I'm like, what do you mean 3 days? And she said, yeah, it's Friday night, they come back Saturday, and then they come back Sunday. So
even if you lose?
Yeah, because there's 7 rounds, and they're gonna play all 7 rounds, and because it's a team effort.
Yeah.
So the kids play the 7 rounds, and as a team, their points see if they can get a trophy or the same concept, except they spread it out over 3 days.
And 7 rounds.
7 rounds. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. But unlike last time, I did not stay. I stayed Friday night because that one was only going to be like 2 hours or something like that. So I just hung around there, which wasn't a problem. But Saturday and Sunday, he got there at 8:30. and I didn't pick him up till 3:30.
Oh shoot!
So I had to feed him breakfast. I had to get him there. They fed him lunch, and then I went and picked him up. So that's what was happening today and yesterday. So I was just chauffeuring back and forth all over the place. I feel like I've been driving the last 72 hours.
How did he do?
He did okay. His team did not place because this was a district championship or I don't know, county or something like that. I have no idea. But there was, this is the craziest part.
Bobby Fischer.
There were no shit like 1,000 kids.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy. It looked like school was in session. Like there was just kids everywhere. And their parents. Now, this is where it got crazy because this is like supposed to be the second level chess people.
Yeah.
They are crazy for chess. Like, they came with like personalized T-shirts.
That's awesome.
That was like, chess mom and,
that's hilarious.
Someone was wearing like a crown to look like a queen.
That is great.
And they were like cheering.
Did they have bumper stickers? One that said, "My other car is a bishop."
Yes, there were bumper stickers that said, "Proud chess mom" or whatever. Anyway, but it was nuts, dude. I had never. It was like a concert.
Yeah.
Now I complained about parking last time. This time it was like people were 3 rows deep, like triple parked in front of like fire hydrants. There was like it was crazy. The police were there to like help,
wrangle people.
Exactly. There was like same thing, overflow parking into the football field. That thing was full. It was packed.
Oh wow.
I had never seen that many people for a chess tournament. Now, I'm not knocking chess just cuz I don't know how to play it, but it was nuts.
I've always admired chess.
You don't know how to play?
I know how to play, but I don't know how to play it very well. Like I have the basics down. I could probably beat a beginner.
Okay.
Like if it was 2 people that didn't know what they were doing, it would be like a back and forth thing, but I a little bit know what I'm doing.
Okay.
It's I don't know, it's one of those things that I've always found fascinating and wish I knew how to do, like play the piano.
Right,
it's
me too.
It's just one of the, like, cuz I would watch chess videos at work when I would have downtime, and
you would watch
YouTube
videos
on YouTube. I would watch, it's just fascinating. It's the idea of anticipating your opponent's move like 7 steps ahead is just like the amount of brain power that must take. It is just so interesting to me to be able to look at a person. It's like advanced tic-tac-toe. Like dumbing it down, it's like advanced tic-tac-toe, and I kick ass at tic-tac-toe. I'm a motherfucker at tic-tac-toe. That's how I got this tic-tac tattoo. Just kidding.
Is that do you always go for the X in the middle?
No, I go second because I've studied tic-tac-toe enough to where I'm fairly certain I can never lose.
Okay.
I can be second and I will not lose because there's that little strategy that people do, like put it in the corner, then put it in the opposite corner, whatever. But I have a strategy that opposes that and it'll end in a stalemate. So I might not win, but I never lose.
It's a lot of passion for tic-tac-toe.
I'm very competitive.
Are you?
I'm so competitive. I'm like, there's only one person as competitive as me, and that's my baby brother.
Okay.
I think it was Harley's like 4th birthday party where he just came up to me and said, like, I think I can kick higher than you.
I remember that. I think I have pictures of that or video.
And I was like, you can't fucking kick higher than me. So we're grown-ass adults.
Right, in the middle of a child's birthday party.
In the middle of a child's birthday party in a backyard kicking just as high as we can. Just high kicking as high as we can. Just because the other person said, I can kick higher than you. Just this past week, a coworker asked me, like, hey, your brother was talking to me. Do you guys hate each other? I'm like, no, what are you talking about? And she was saying he was talking about how competitive you guys are, and I don't understand it. I'm like, it's just how we've always been. going to be someone better, and we want it to be us.
Okay.
It's just I don't know. I can't explain it.
Are you okay?
It's a fire.
Is it the fact that it was your brother, or if let's say a random stranger walked up to you and said, "Hey, I can kick higher than you," would you fly into a rage also? Or did the fact that it was your brother have a lot to do with it?
The fact that it was my brother had a lot to do with it, but it depends on the stranger. I can't honestly say for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, what do you mean? I'd be confused and I'd interested also.
But already hiking up your pants, ready to kick.
In case I just need to throw a high kick. Like if it's a 49-year-old man, that's not a good age. 67-year-old man who said to me, "I can kick higher than you." I'll be like, "No, you can't, old man. Old man, I'm gonna do a medium kick."
Can you immediately start trash talking?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit to an old man. If it's someone that I know is not better than me, I will not let them continue on in their life thinking that they are better than me.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I get really passionate.
Yeah, that's real.
If someone's better than me, I am open to like, you know what? Hey, you did amazing, and you thwarted me, and you're better than me. You have earned that.
Okay.
But if someone just talks shit and is not better than me, I won't allow it. I can't do it.
Okay.
Very passionate.
Apparently. Wow. I've never seen this side of you, and haven't we played games together? And I've never seen this side of you come out.
You're not very good.
Oh,
You're not very good.
That's what it is. I see now.
There's no. I was gonna talk shit right now.
You see how you are?
It was an accident.
God.
It's fun. It's just so fun.
You don't have to get hot about
There's
it.
fire.
There's
fire.
It's chill, bro. Chill. We good? Breathe with me.
Have you ever done yoga?
Not completely. I've done yoga.
Have you done DDP yoga?
I tried, and it was hard. It was hard, but I know that's the point. I know it is. But at the time that I tried it, about I don't know, 3 years ago or whatever it was, I was not into it at all. So I do need to start something for real. So I might give that a shot, because I hate walking, and I hate running, and I hate that shit.
Running is the worst.
Yeah, I feel so. It's it's not me.
No, yeah, that I could see. I mean,
I know it's good for you.
Running.
I know it's good for you, but it's just such. I don't know. I wish.
Runner's high is a lie. It's just a flat out lie. I used to run on the reg. And this was okay. I remember in college, I dropped a lot of weight. I was probably at my lowest, and I fit into a size, I want to say 28 pants.
Wow.
And I was looking real good, and I would run daily, and I never felt that runner's high. It was I was exhausted, and it was a chore. I just wanted to get your sister. I seriously I would run, and we were not really we were talking, I guess. And I was like, I'm gonna look good, and she's gonna be like, "What's up?" And I'm gonna be like, "Oh, what's up?"
That was your plan,
and it worked.
It sure did.
I said, "What's up?" to her, and she said nothing and walked away.
Oh wait, we forgot the sup.
Sup, Pete?
Sup.
That's not gonna last.
No, we already forgot it. So one of the other things that popped up after the last podcast was, okay, so my wife is a real jokester, if you haven't already known that. And we have a Facebook page together.
Yeah.
Not
gross. I'm gonna say it's gross. There's people that have a couples page, and I'm like, you're kind of gross. Don't what are you doing?
Right.
Nobody. I don't know. It just makes my heart sad when I see certain.
I mean, the common belief there, or as another podcast has said that I really like, the rumor and innuendo there is that the reason why that there's a couple's Facebook is because that it may be question of trust.
I could see that
in the relationship. So how do you feel about that?
I would agree
You think so?
to a certain extent,
Now,
because if like let's say there's man and woman and they share a Facebook page, and then there's friend at work that wants to friend one of them. Mm-hmm. They'll be like, oh, well, they're in a couple, and maybe they wanted to do a little some on the side.
Right.
That's more difficult when they are sharing. I'm not saying impossible. It's just more difficult when there's a shared Facebook page.
Okay. So anyway, we have.
So you're gross.
Yeah, I'm gross, but no. We both have our own individual Facebooks, but we also have a fan page.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
And that's cute. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I like you guys, but I think that's cute. And maybe if I don't like you, you're gross.
Well, anyway, hashtag Jay and Silent Bub, because that's kind of our unofficial nickname that we've given each other.
It's cute.
Thank you. So she posted a picture right before we released this podcast.
I remember.
And if you haven't seen it, I guess if I'm doing my job, it'll be on the screen right now.
But describe it.
Anyway, I'll describe it because there's a very good chance I'm going to get lazy again and not do any production on this. Okay, so quick story. She found a Groupon for...
What?
She found a Groupon for a photo session at JCPenney. Which, FYI, have you ever done one of those family portrait things from JCPenney?
No,
that shit is fucking expensive.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, with this and the Top Golf Talk, it just sounds like, welcome back to Cheap Bastards with Pete and Mark. Yeah.
And gas prices these days.
Yeah, like it's quite expensive, or it can get quite expensive depending on the package you buy. Anyway. Point being is, I think she paid like $15 or something ridiculous for like a photo session, a family portrait thing. So we just thought, as a laugh, let's just go and like not really put much effort into it.
Just
I was wearing a Metallica t-shirt and anyway, so we went and took some pictures and we tried to look, we tried to do the photographer tried to get us to do the classic, look at each other and hold his hand and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We were laughing the whole time. So one of the pictures we took is we took our mascot who we take with us on all of our trips.
And adventures,
Yeah. His name is Pepe. He's from the Muppets. He's the King Prawn. It's like the King Prawn, okay? That guy. Okay. So anyway, we took a picture with him where she's cradling him like a little baby, and I'm like looking lovingly over her shoulder down at it. And we just thought, okay, that's fun. I didn't know she was going to post it. She posts it and she said, surprise special announcement. And,
oh my gosh.
Tune into the Still Unnamed podcast on Tuesday to find out. Now, I didn't know that she was going to do this, so obviously I didn't play along as we were recording this.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what the hell to do. So now we've got all these people who are like, is she pregnant?
What is going on? Yeah.
Are you guys having a baby? I had,
Well, I saw that photo in front of y'all, and I was like, what is this? What does this mean right now? And then she started laughing. I'm like, okay, I'm 87% sure this is a joke.
Right.
Not 100.
I got a lot of harassing, messages that were like, hey, that's not cool if you don't tell us first or whatever. It's like sacrilegious. I should know first. Yeah. I'm your best friend, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so by the time it was time to air, I didn't know what to do. So I tagged it at the very end with some really shitty cell phone video. It's like I found a flip phone from like 2003.
Yeah, it was like a toaster that you used to.
I don't know what happened there. The compression rate fucked up. I kind of know what I'm doing production wise, but like
I would hope so.
I was under the gun because again, I'm lazy and I was dragging my feet about it. So the audio portion, here's a look behind the curtain here. The audio portion of the show was completed.
Yes.
Now it was time to do the video. Well, I made that video Tuesday night at like 6:00. So I was like, okay, just slap it together and air it because I wanted to hit my Tuesday deadline. Anyway, I didn't know what to do or what to say, so I just made up some bullshit at the end, and it was like a big letdown. So I'm sorry for anyone who saw that picture and thought that, oh my God,
they're expecting.
There's something happening. But
is there a bun in the oven?
Right, that type of stuff. But no, it was just Pete and Jamie being goofballs and deciding to have a little fun at your expense.
Classic Jay and Silent Bub.
Exactly. So, anywho, that's what I got going on. What else is going on there, Marky?
Don't call me Mark. No, I don't know, man. I had a pretty laid back weekend. Yesterday, I took a nap. I haven't taken a nap in months. Man, it feels good to take a nap.
Yeah. I personally, I'm not a fan of naps. Mm-hmm. Naps anger me.
Why?
Well, because everything angers me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I go to sleep for, let's just say, what they call a power nap, 30, 45 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
I wake up angry because I'm like, I'm still tired, and now I just wasted the last 45 minutes.
How quickly do you fall asleep in your nap?
About 36 minutes. So
Yeah.
I can't be. There's some people who can just lay down, close their eyes, and they're out.
That's me.
How?
Well, if I'm sleepy, if I'm
that?
sleepy, I'll take a nap, and then if I take a nap, I'm out, and then I will usually set a timer for about 30 minutes because that's an optimal time for naps.
Okay.
And at 30 minutes, I wake up and I'm like, okay, I had my nap, I'm good.
Right. I remember back when, before Quentin and everything, and I had more free time. Naps for me were like 6 hours. I was just like, I would wake up like at 11, eat something, watch like a movie, and then go to bed until like 7 p.m. and I'd wake up and stay up till like 3 a.m, like those type of things.
Yeah, that's not a nap. You're sleeping. That's your sleep.
Well, I mean, that seemed normal to me, and that was fun. Like that's a nap to me. Like I need to get a good 5 hours, or else I'm just
5 hours is like less than you need. You need like I think 7 to 9 hours is the perfect amount of sleep.
Like just in general per day.
Just as an adult, I think that's how much you're supposed to get. If you get any less, you're going to be tired. If you get more, you're going to be tired. There's like a happy middle that you have to hit.
Okay.
Which nobody hits.
No,
it's impossible.
not anymore. I mean, people don't sleep anymore.
No.
It's hard. There's so many distractions.
With their cell phones and their gadgets.
Exactly. There's so much content for your brain to absorb.
Some of it sucks, though, because the reason I took a nap is because we were watching, I believe it was called Velvet Buzzsaw. I
don't know what that is.
That's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's a Jake Gyllenhaal flick.
Velvet Buzzsaw.
It's about like a I'm gonna not spoil anything, but it's about the art world where there's this guy who dies. So there's some like an art critic, and there's separate art houses, and there's the goings on between that. Well, this woman discovers a man that dies around her apartment complex, and inside there was like hundreds of works of art that he painted himself. And she saw him and she's like, oh man, these are so fascinating. Like they're not beautiful, but they're just so interesting to look at. And she brought him to one of the galleries, and they're like, we need all of them. So they legit stole that dead man's art, and then creepy stuff started to happen.
Okay.
And people started to die because they were being attacked by the art. Spoilers a little bit.
Yeah. So, okay. Your recap makes it sound,
interesting.
Like you enjoyed it, and you said that you fell asleep.
I'm charismatic. That's my fault. It was it was interesting. I will give it that. It is interesting. It's a different thing than what we always see, because I know like most media that is consumed nowadays is just repurposed. Like all the top movies. I think I saw something that said 9 out of the last top 10 grossing films of this past year were all remakes or having to do with older property.
Right.
Such as like
It.
The Crimes of Grindelwald is in reference to Harry Potter movies, which is in reference to the Harry Potter books, and just everything is being remade or redone, and this is its own thing that didn't have anything. This spouted from someone else's imagination, which is good.
Yeah.
But the film itself was just fine. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal's performance was really, really fantastic.
Okay.
He played a homosexual who was interested in a woman, so he left his boyfriend to be with the woman that found the art.
Okay.
And they had a relationship going on. So he was still very, I'm going to say for lack of a better term, he was a bit of a dandy.
Okay.
But he was still interested with this woman, and the way he would carry himself was very flamboyant and delicate. And I'm like, damn it, Jake Gyllenhaal's so good. He boy's got range. This is different from Prince of Persia. This ain't your Prince of Persia.
Well, I mean, just based on like the weirdness of the movie, from what I understand, maybe he was trying to go back to his roots to like the Donnie Darko, era of the Gyllenhaal.
Possibly, but he wasn't Donnie Darko-esque.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like one of those out there kind of movies.
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah, I
take
see.
a chance as an actor
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
movies. When back then it was just him breaking in. Now that he's established, he's more like, okay, let me go back to my roots and do something like some art house type of film.
Yeah, I'll just do what I want.
You know what I mean? Speaking of remakes, did you see the trailer for Child's Play?
I haven't.
Okay, it just dropped yesterday or Friday. I'm not sure.
How does it look?
It I'm not gonna lie, looks good.
Who voices Chucky?
They have, I don't know.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
not Brad Dourif though. He is
yeah.
not coming back. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I really don't.
Those are big shoes, man.
It is, but it's interesting because, okay, follow me here. The trailer.
Let me hold your hand.
Okay,
I'm following you.
The trailer is really good. If anyone hasn't seen it, go watch it because it seems like fun. It's going to be a fun, weird movie. But I don't know if there's going to be like a voodoo element to it. Like, I don't think that the doll is possessed. Like in the original Child's Play, the doll is possessed by a serial killer who's like into voodoo, and as he's dying, his dying breath, he sends his soul into this doll who is now a killer.
Yeah.
Period. Done.
Well, the guy's a killer. He's just in the doll.
Right.
And now the doll's a killer because the guy was a killer.
Exactly. So in this new one, they're no longer called good guy dolls. They're called buddy dolls. Okay?
Okay.
And buddy is with an I with a little Wi-Fi thing above it. So the dolls are now like basically little walking iPad.
Like robots?
Yes, it's like a little Alexa that has... that's a doll that's now your kid's best friend, and now it can talk to it, it can play with it, it can run with it can throw a ball with it, that type of thing. So I think that this not so much is going to be a voodoo situation, it's going to be like rogue AI, which is if you watch the Super Bowl, there was no less than 4 or 5 weird robot commercials where the theme was about some weird robot that like is having feelings or a mind of its own.
Can I just interject for just 1 second? What if it's a hacker?
That would be cool too.
Like
a
immediately
serial
I
hacker
thought it was a hacker
who hacked a doll.
Is visually watching what this buddy doll is doing.
That's really cool.
And it can hear through the microphones and is able to operate this buddy doll to do whatever it wants because the hacker was able to hack into this buddy doll.
I like that. See, and that goes into the vein of I was talking to Jamie about this like yesterday or whatever it was. It's like back in the 80s, these filmmakers would dream of 30 years from then of what the world was going to look like, and they always made like killer robots like the Terminator, and they're going to turn on us or whatever. So
HAL 9000.
Exactly. So what's happening now that we're living in that era that they were then dreaming about, science fiction is no longer fiction, it's like for real.
It's a reality.
Right. So it's really feeding off of our childhood fears of the fact that we were afraid that our machines were going to take over to now we actually have little machines that live in our house that talk to us.
Yeah.
So it's feeding into that thing, but it's a little 2-foot fucking doll with a knife who's like wanting to kill you.
That's interesting.
So see, I dug it in that aspect. I am a purist. I do like,
Yes.
I love the original property. If I love the original property and the remake is shit, I'm gonna shit all over it.
Yeah.
AKA Ghostbusters. Just saying.
It was fine.
Don't even. Mark, do not finish that sentence.
Okay, I watched it. I didn't hate it. I think it was just people were insulted that it just didn't have anything to do with
humor or anything.
It was funny stuff.
No,
I
and
can't
it's so
think of
sad.
it.
Mark,
Thor was hilarious.
Mark, it is so sad the fact that there was legit funny women in that cast, but the script was shit. It was pure, unadulterated, unabridged, sautéed shit.
I have not seen the film.
Now I'm mad.
I have not seen the film in about a year. I don't feel as though I'm at the right mindset to defend it. I don't think it was as bad.
Fuck you, you're wrong.
I'll take that.
So anyway, Child's Play remake looks kind of cool, and they did what has become now, unfortunately, a classic horror trope, which is they use an old like 50s, 60s song to like kind of catch you, and then like the song starts to like slow down and do that type of thing where it kind of gets like it's
okay, yeah,
they make it creepy, and that's it. That's all I got. I think it's gonna be great, and we're coming up on 45 minutes here, so I'm gonna get the go home cue here. So, Mark,
yes,
something I forgot last week. Hit the music. So, on that note, it's been really good to be back. I'm glad that we're doing this 2 weeks in a row. We've broken the streak.
You have to upload it now on Tuesday.
I'm going to. Don't worry. I will. I promise.
Okay.
So, on behalf of... No, that's not how I do it, because then you don't get to say your name.
Yeah.
Still Rusty. Sorry. Thank you very much for joining us.
That's a good nickname.
What? Still Rusty?
Still Rusty. I'm going to try to use it next week if I don't forget.
So on that note, thank you very much for joining us. I'm Pete Salas, along with
Mark Chipperpants Rodriguez.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Chico's Bail Bonds. And y'all have a very, very happy and safe Taco Tuesday.
Happy Taco Tuesday.
Ghostbusters remake sucked. Bye-bye.